Good morning! This is my first time recording something in my new studio and I love it so much. I've been here for just over a week now. I'm still not all the way unpacked. Also, I think garbage is being picked up right in front of my house. Maybe this isn't the best time to start this, but I'm still not all the way unpacked. I still have a few more boxes of kitchen stuff and of like little knickknacks that I still need to unpack. But my couch is arriving today. Okay, wait, I'm gonna pause because this garbage sound is crazy. Okay, I think it's a little bit better. I just woke up, by the way, like just literally threw on a sweater, brushed my teeth, haven't washed my face yet, haven't showered. But I wanted to start a little vlog because, yeah, I haven't recorded anything being here yet, and my couch comes today, and I'm really excited about my couch. It should be here anytime now. So I figured I should start a vlog now because I really meant to record me moving in, but so much happened since the last time I uploaded a video, which was literally like probably 2 weeks ago, that I can get into, I guess. I was house sitting and dog sitting for the family that I worked for, and the dog Otis got really sick while he was with me. He was actually sick before they left, but it definitely like escalated while I was with him, and I was having to take him to the emergency vet every day, and it was really scary, and I just could not believe it was happening. The family could not believe it was happening, and luckily they were able to get back. I mean, they even came back early from their trip, and we weren't really sure how he was doing. We were getting mixed answers. He seemed to be doing better and then worse, and then ultimately he had to be put down last week, and it was so sad. And I love that dog so much, and I love the family that I work for so much, and it was really horrible. We were just, you know, crying together for days, and it was just, you know, a really unexpected, really sad thing that had happened. And, you know, none of us, obviously, like I said, it was unexpected. Nobody was expecting that. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna record all these videos in the house. And clearly, you know, that didn't happen. And that was the absolute least of my worries. But it just was really, obviously, things went so differently than what we thought. And then I started moving, and moving was hard because I was doing most of it on my own, although I did have 3 friends come and help me to actually like move my stuff in when I got my U-Haul, and that was so helpful. I could not have done it without them. But I was also doing a lot of hauls on my own here, and it really just felt like I was in survival mode. Like, I wanted to record me moving, but I was sad, overwhelmed, exhausted. Like, there was just a lot happening at once, and I could not even fathom recording. So I was like, I just need to survive and get my things into this house and like process my emotions. And yeah, and now I'm here and I'm starting to get more settled. I like cooked dinner the last 2 nights. I had to buy like new utensils because a lot of my utensils got lost at the old house, like with my roommates. I had to go buy new plates, which I love so much. I got them from IKEA and they're so cute. I can show you guys. But yeah, I've just been slowly getting settled, and now my couch is coming, and I think that's gonna make a huge difference and make it feel a lot cozier and homey. And it's a really cute couch that folds into a bed, so it'll be really convenient for when any friends come and stay with me and for watching movies, and I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm gonna go do some laundry today. I've done laundry twice since being here. It's like a pay laundry, which, you know, is a little annoying, but it's fine, and it worked really well. So I'm happy that I at least have it, you know, in the building. In my first studio, I had to go drive to the laundromat and pay there. So at least I don't have to drive anywhere. And yeah, then I have to go to work today. I think my sister's coming over tonight for a little bit, but I'm just hoping to kind of be productive this morning. I need to wash some dishes, keep unpacking my kitchen stuff, hopefully set up my couch. So I will bring you guys along with me and show you guys kind of what we're working with right now. You know, obviously I'd love to show you it completely done and decorated, but it's just not there yet, and I know it takes a while. And I know that even once I have my couch and stuff, like, I'm gonna be moving things around. I still have a lot of stuff to hang on the wall. I have to order frames. Like, it's just a process. And I'm aware of that. So I'm just gonna try to be patient, even though I love having my space put together and I like wish it was done right now. I think it'd be cool to show you guys progress over time. So yeah, it looks just like there's a bit of stuff all over, but that's okay. I'm gonna go do some laundry. So right now I really need to wash a lot of towels, and then I also just have like a lot of sheets and bedding that need to get washed, and then a little bit of clothes. But this pile was 3 times the size, and then I did 2 loads of laundry, and it's looking better and way more manageable. So I'm just gonna go take this. The washing machine is just like right outside my hallway. Still haven't made my bed yet today, but this is what we're working with. My favorite. Okay, I just took a shower, did my makeup. I feel a little bit better. I just turned over my laundry into the dryer, and now I need to kind of tackle my kitchen stuff. Basically, I love cooking, and I have a lot of like kitchen utensils and things. I have a juicer, I have a Vitamix, I have a food processor, you know, the handheld things. Like, I am just somebody that really likes to have all of the fun kitchen things, but that means that I have so much stuff, and a lot of it I just kept in boxes in my garage when I moved to my last house, because I was living with roommates and we honestly just like did not have the space for it because all of my roommates already had a lot of kitchen stuff. So now I'm rediscovering all of the things that I forgot that I had and just trying to figure out what I want to keep and where I want to store it. I don't have the largest kitchen, and I also don't have the most cabinets. So all of it needs to be washed because it's been sitting in my garage. I have a little sink and a little drying rack. So I've just been like doing dishes every morning and then coming home from work, putting those away, and then doing more. I'm waiting for like a little holder for all of these. That's supposed to come in the mail today. And yeah, I just have like some more cutting boards, a funnel, and like some more pots and pans. I'm almost done. This is very little, and then like this I have to clean. And obviously all of this is from my dinner last night. But yeah, just gonna work on this for now. My couch, I have not gotten any updates, but I want it to come so bad. I'm like, am I repelling it because of how desperately I want it to get here before I go to work? Also, like, my building is kind of interesting. Basically, there's like a locked door to get in that only I have the key to, or only everybody that lives here has the key to. And so when I ordered things before, they couldn't get delivered because the door was closed. Like, sometimes it's propped open, but sometimes it's locked. So I just want to make sure that I'm here. Also, like, I don't think anybody would steal something from outside my door because we all live here, and like, why would somebody do that? But I just don't really know the vibe yet, you know? And I don't think that's going to be an issue. And the girl that lived here before me said that she's never had any issues with really anything in the last 3 years. So I think it will be fine. I'm just really excited to set up my couch, and I really want to see what it looks like. So that's mostly why I want to be here. But if it doesn't happen in the next 2.5 hours before I go to work, it's okay. It's okay. I get off at 7 and I work at 2 anyway, so I don't know, wouldn't be that long of a work day before I get to come home and set it up. But I'm going to keep doing some dishes and then we'll take it from there.
Well, and looking at 16,000 comments on the dating coach and
Okay, I think this is all I can fit in here for now. Ooh. But all I have left to wash is this, and then just a couple more things in this box. I now get to break down another box, which is so exciting. And then, yeah, I just have to figure out where I want to put all of it. Also, my kitchen is very messy right now, so I don't really want to show you guys fully. I can give you a little glimpse. Yeah, I'm still figuring out where I want to put everything. My floor is dirty, so I don't want to show you my floor. But I have all my seasonings up here for now, just because there was really no other like cabinet space that would make sense for me to put them in, or that they would fit or be easily accessible. And the past roommate already had these shelves up, so they all fit there. And then all of kind of like my oils and honey and other things that I like to access pretty often. And then I'm so excited about these pots and pans. My sister's boss bought them for her. They're Caraway brand. But my sister, I don't know, I think she gave me like half the set. I don't know if she just doesn't cook that often. I feel like she doesn't use the stove. I don't think she has a stove actually. So she gave me these like a year ago, and then I just had them in the garage, and they were such nice pans. I'm able to use those now, which is exciting. I obviously will need to figure out where to put all of those, and then yeah, still figuring out like my pantry space and everything. But this is how the kitchen is looking. I think once I have this like little holder thing, I can put all these away and it will seem less messy here. But yeah, just chipping away. This is kind of how my room is looking. I still haven't made my bed, so disregard that. This actually was left by the girl before me, and I think they just forgot to take it down when they were cleaning, because I kind of have this like little ledge that goes around my room. I also have like a lot of stuff here, but this is all that's but yeah, you guys, there's a lot of space. I haven't even showed you guys the place like at all yet, but it is a studio, a big studio. I don't want to like dox myself, but yeah, I'm gonna put my couch right there, I think, or maybe put my bed there and put my couch here. The girl before me had her bed here and then her couch there, but this is kind of annoying because it takes up many feet of space. So I would have had to get a really small couch, which I almost did, but then I was like, you know what? I want to have a cozy new couch, and one that people could sleep on if they come to visit, because I tend to have a lot of friends come and stay with me, and my mom comes and stays with me often, and we'll share my bed, but then my sister comes and sleeps over too, and I don't think we would all three fit in my queen size bed. So I usually sleep on an air mattress, but this will be so much easier. The couch I got can like be rearranged in so many different ways, and I'm really excited, and it's corduroy, and I feel like I just always knew as a young girl that I was gonna get like a green or a pink or a yellow or orange like corduroy couch. Like that was just my destiny, so I'm very excited. And yeah, just trying to figure out how to be productive. My closet is over there, and that is also something I'm trying to figure out. I have pretty much all of my clothes put away, but I still have like a lot of knickknacks and also a lot of bathroom stuff that needs to like be organized, and I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do it, because I bought this little rolling cart organizer from IKEA for my bathroom stuff, because I have so many products like makeup and skincare. I actually FaceTimed my mom and I made her show my cousin and my friend Lily what her bathroom counter looks like, to show them what I was exposed to as a child and through my adult life, because my mom is like, not to call you out, Mom, but she is like such a hoarder when it comes to beauty related things. Like I actually love it so much because she puts me onto the good makeup and skincare, and she's very online, very on TikTok. She knows all the new trends, And I love having a mom that's interested in those things, but she just is always buying new products and her whole bathroom countertop is absolutely covered and she claims to use all of them. And I don't really want to be like that. And so actually before I had moved, before I even had the idea of moving, or, you know, I had the idea of moving, but tangibly it wasn't like a possibility yet. I went through every room in my room, I guess you could say, like my closet and my bedroom and my bathroom. And I purged a lot of stuff. I got rid of like 3 or 4 bags of clothing from my closet and like a bunch of shoes. And I went through like under my bathroom sink storage and like all of my skincare, got rid of like a ton of stuff, like a lot of stuff. So I've already kind of gone through everything, so I don't really need to purge more. I probably could, because I do feel like every time I go back and look after I purge something, I always find more that I'm okay with parting ways with. But for the most part, I feel good about what I have. I just need to figure out how to utilize my space. And if I want to put things from my bathroom on my rolling cart, or if I can find a way to organize it under my sink and use that for something else. Like, I just feel a little stumped right now. My mom is coming to visit in a couple of weeks, so I'm like hoping to be done with this by then, but also I know that she can help me organize, if not when she gets here. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put things. I also need to get a coffee table and I would like to get a rug, but it's not pressing. The main things I needed to get were a couch and a coffee table, and now I have the couch. Well, I don't have it, but you know, I have it. And I need to get a coffee table. I'm gonna order some frames to put some of my posters up. And yeah, I feel pretty good about everything else. Like, luckily when I first moved to LA, like I had a lot of house stuff. I had like my pillows from my old couch stored in my garage, because when I moved into my last house, it was all furnished. So I was like looking for decorative pillows and I was like, wait girl, you have little pillows for your couch. Like, you're good. I'm also gonna meditate really quick because I usually do that first thing in the morning and I did not today, but I will say I love the days that I decide to record because I have not even got on Instagram yet, and it is 11:32 and I am happy that I haven't even thought to do that because I've just been busy being productive, and I think when I'm recording it makes me feel like I'm like locking in more. So it feels really, really good to return to this. I just like have been trying to be gentle with myself as I've been processing a lot of things and just been honestly so busy. Like, really, I've just been so busy, and my life has been like packing and unpacking, packing and unpacking, and then going to work in between, and then coming home and being tired. And my cousin did visit over the weekend. It's Tuesday right now, and she came Thursday through Sunday, and it was so fun. And she helped me pick out some things for my apartment, and we were just bopping around together. We also went to the Wii Spa for the first time, and it was so fun, you guys. Off an edible, it was perfect. It felt like a fever dream, and like I was floating on a cloud. And you have to be completely naked. I'd never done anything like that, and I honestly was like a little uncomfortable at first, but then I got really comfortable really fast. But like literally as soon as I got there, I saw this girl that I followed on Instagram that also follows me, but like, and then I went back and looked, and we've talked so much, but it was mostly like within like the last like 3 to 5 years. But instantly saw somebody I kind of knew, so I was like, and we're both just naked. I didn't say anything because I don't know, we didn't even make eye contact. I was just like, oh, that's definitely that girl that I've talked to on Instagram. And I didn't know the etiquette. Like, I don't know if it's weird. I mean, I'm sure it would have been fine, but it's like, oh, we're both naked and now I'm like approaching you. So I didn't say anything, but I was like, that would happen. That would happen. But it was so fun. And I loved having my cousin here. I've just been a busy bee, but I'm really happy to get back to recording. And yeah, like I said, ideally I'd be doing these videos when I'm feeling put together mentally, and not to say that I don't. I think my Alexa Pro has really honestly been helping me, and I'm gonna make a whole video on that. I've been taking it for just over a month, so I'm gonna give it a couple more weeks, but I do feel like I've actually been handling things so much better than I would have if I wasn't taking this right now, because there's just been so many different things I've been processing between like a breakup basically, or an ending that I feel like I wasn't fully accepting of at first, or I maybe like misunderstood what was going on. And so then really had to process that. That was hard. I've also been going to therapy for the first time in like 15 plus years for the last like month or two now, which has been wonderful, but obviously is like bringing up a lot of stuff and can be a little bit emotionally draining. Starting new medication for the first time in my entire life for anxiety and dealing with the initial symptoms, or not symptoms, but side effects of taking a new medication, like increased anxiety at first and lack of appetite and having a hard time sleeping. And then, you know, dog sitting and having Otis get really, really ill. And that was just the worst week ever and so stressful and so sad. And then processing him, you know, having to be put down. It's been a lot. And then also packing and moving. And I always romanticize moving. And I do love it so much. There's nothing I love more than like moving into a new, fresh environment and like feeling that energy and being so excited to decorate. Like I love newness so much. And a lot of times I get really attached to things. Like my first studio I loved so much and I was like, I don't know how anything is going to top this. And then of course I grew out of it and like was happy to move but scared. And I noticed that a lot in my dad too. Like he still lives in the childhood home that my family, you know, that I grew up in and my sister grew up in, and it's just too much house for him and it's really expensive and it's just him, but he's so attached to it and like attached to his neighbors and the location. And I just feel like personally he'd be so much happier if he tried something new, but he's just so attached. So it's really hard for him to fathom the idea of like leaving, even though he also feels like it's the right option. So I try not to get too caught up in like, I don't know, I'm just like, life is so short. We're supposed to experience so many different things. And of course, I think there's something to be said about like having an environment that you feel safe in and that you feel grounded in and rooted in is so special. I felt so grateful and lucky to like really love my last house and my roommates and feel really safe and comfortable there. And that's also why it was a really hard decision to move, because I didn't even need to move. And I'm like, why would I leave this space that I love with these girls that I love and that I'm, you know, familiar with? But at the same time, I think when you feel an inner calling for something new or a new opportunity arises that you just can't pass up because it's too wonderful, like you really have to be okay with just feeling gratitude for what you experience and then being open to something new and wonderful and beautiful too, and a new chapter. And so, yeah, I love trying to embrace newness and just being flexible and adapting. But the moving process is actually so exhausting and like not something to romanticize because packing sucks. Physically moving stuff sucks. I mean, I can't even tell you guys how many hauls I made with just my car, like 4 a day. And then once I would get here, it would take me like 5 or 6 trips to bring everything in each time. I'm like, I wish I knew how many times I walked from my car into my apartment building and back out and back in again and back out. Like so much, my body hurt so bad the last couple of weeks. So yeah, I don't know. It's just been a lot, not to mention other mental health stuff like OCD symptoms that I've just really been noticing come up really strongly for whatever reason right now. Probably because I have so much going on and I'm feeling a little bit more stressed out. But at the same time, I am feeling actually a lot of inner calm from my medication. So I don't know. It's interesting. I think it's just mostly like a lot of circumstantial stuff that's going on right now. So yeah, it's been a lot and I have not wanted to record because I just have not even been thinking about recordings. I've just been thinking about like tending to my responsibilities and getting to work and setting up my house and making sure I eat. And I'm just really excited to get settled here and return back to healthy habits. I have like a list of like my things I need to get done right now, like pressing, like getting my taxes done yesterday. I literally did them the day before they were due. And then like things that I could do over the next couple of weeks, and then longer term goals, like things I want to really return to once I'm settled, like working out daily. There's a yoga studio down the street I really want to check out. I want to start like making juice and cooking more at home now that I'm like settled and living alone. I feel like it's just going to be so easy for me to just pour into myself and like return to these habits that really make me feel like I'm thriving. So I just like, I'm not there yet, but I know that in the next coming weeks even, like I'm gonna be in such a different place. So I'm just trying to set myself up right now, but also like honor resting and going slowly and like just know that it's a process and it's not all gonna happen all at once. But I'm really excited to get back into recording. I also know there's like an Aries stellium right now. Like so many planets are in Aries. I think like the sun, moon, Mercury, Mars, and more. So maybe that's why today I felt extra motivated to be like, I don't care that I have so much going on. I'm gonna start a vlog. Don't know, but I'm happy I did, you guys. I've missed you and I'm happy to be here. And I'm definitely excited to record more videos as I continue to set up my house and like show you guys the process. And I have like a lot of like sit down videos that I want to record too. So I am really excited for what's to come. But anyways, now I am going to go check on my laundry. I think it's almost done. And then I guess kind of work on my bathroom stuff. I can maybe show you guys a little bit with what I'm working with. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Clean towels. They're so warm and smell so good. My couch game! Oh my god, and I just had to help the girl haul this up the stairs. I'm so happy I was here because I don't know how she would have done that. I was like, girl, how the hell do you do this when you're by yourself? And she was like, I literally asked myself the same thing. Yay, I'm gonna unpack it. I literally can't see anything. So bright. I think you can see. Oh my god, the green is so cute. I love it. Okay, I don't think it's gonna explode until maybe I take it out of here. Like I take these metal bars out, but you guys, look at the green. I love it. I was debating between so many different colors, like brown and an orangish color and white, and I really couldn't decide, and then I ultimately went with green because I felt like it would go with all the things in my apartment, and I just love green. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna take it out of these, and we'll see how that goes. Setting you up again. Ow! And I sustained a minor injury to my thumb when I was pulling it from my hallway into my house after the girl and I got it to my door. Yay! My feet. I'm so crazy. It's really heavy. Oh, there's a big spider. Ew, did that come out of the mattress? Oh my god. You guys. This is like a large, okay, it doesn't look that big, but this is like a very decent sized spider. Okay. Ew! No! Not you. I'm not trying to be mean. I need to get the bar. I don't ever like to kill spiders because that makes me really sad. I'm gonna take it outside. The thing is, ooh, my knees have been doing that literally since 2nd grade. I feel like it's an issue. They feel weak. Okay. The problem is my outside is now kind of far. It's down the hall. So I'm just gonna take a quick detour, let this guy out, and then we'll continue with the couch. Be right back. It's inflated. I love the color, and it's really soft. Oh my god, it's really soft. Okay. Okay, I need to get all the plastic out from underneath and set it up. Put these bars on it. I'll show you guys when it's done. You guys! It's really hard to see because of the lighting. It looks really dark, but it's so soft and it's perfect size. And it's so cute and I'm obsessed. And I'm just so excited. I'm a little confused because it did say you're supposed to like spank it. But then it also said that you're supposed to maybe wait like 24 hours to start, you know, handling it. So I'm just gonna let it sit for now. There are like a couple of parts, like this doesn't look as flat to the ground to me, or maybe I'm making it up, I don't know. Or like the back of this feels like a little indented, but I know it's supposed to take like 24 hours to inflate. And then also sometimes these aren't perfect and it's really not a big deal, but it looks really cute and I'm so excited. I'm excited to hang up my Smiths poster and have all the green and just get a coffee table. But you know what? I'm just so happy right now. Like, I love this couch and this is a really exciting development. So maybe I should just take a moment to be excited about this. Yeah, I'm really happy with my decision and I love the silver bars that like keep it in place. I think they're so cute. I'm super into silver. It's one of my favorite colors and I kind of actually wanted to incorporate more of that into my room. I was thinking about getting like a glass or like chrome silver coffee table because I feel like a lot of my decor has been like my hair light colored like wood and like more like fairy like, I guess, I don't know, and I kind of want to like change the vibe a little bit and kind of elevate it a little bit or just move away from kind of like the wood decor that I've had, or at least the light wood. I don't really, not the biggest fan of that. So yeah, I'm just super excited about it. You can't lay on it for like 2 or 3 days because you have to let it inflate. So I will patiently wait. It is forbidden. It is forbidden, but it's gonna be so perfect. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Yay. But now I need to get ready for work. I'm so glad this came while I was here. I'm so glad I was able to help the girl bring it upstairs. I think I'm just gonna make my bed really quick and then get dressed because I'm just wearing sweatpants and I'm glad that I wore these because they actually got dirty somehow. I don't know if it was from the box or what, but I need to get dressed and then I'll go to work and then I'll either keep recording tonight or tomorrow, but I also don't want this to get too long, so we'll see. But I love you guys. Hello. I feel like a little egg right now. I actually was walking with my friend Lily around the Silver Lake Reservoir this morning and my shadow was so scary, you guys. That is not okay. I look like a bald-headed man with my little ears that have always pointed out. I started my period this morning almost a week early, which is really crazy, but today is also a new moon, so I don't know. I guess it just really wanted to sync up, so I wasn't expecting that, but also I'm kind of like in awe because my whole life I've always been able to tell when I'm going to start my period because I have a really anxious day the day beforehand, and the last couple of months I've really been struggling with really strong PMDD symptoms starting like 10 days before I start my period. And I had an incredible day yesterday. I was really tired the last 2 days, but I felt great. I felt a little bit of anxiety actually, and I thought that was the PMDD starting, but I thought I was gonna feel it for another week. And then I just randomly started my period kind of like last night this morning. And I'm like, whoa. So it was way shortened, and it's definitely because I started my Lexapro and I've been on it for like a month, and that's, you know, they prescribe SSRIs to help with PMDD. But I'm like, this is incredible. Like, what? So weird. So that's great. And yeah, this morning I went and walked around the reservoir with my friend Lily. So nice. I don't start work until 3, so I have a lot of free time during the day. And honestly, I've not been as good about doing apartment stuff because I've just been so tired the last couple days, and now I know why. And I've just been trying to honor that. I've definitely been honoring that. I've been coming home from work, making dinner, and then just like laying in bed, and it's been so nice. And I feel like I've been way more okay with doing that. In the past, I was kind of resistant to letting myself relax, and I've been having no issue with it lately, so that's really nice. But yeah, I think I might end this vlog here just because I feel like it's getting a little long, and I could just start another one to show you guys more progress on my house. My couch is still, you know, inflating. It's so dark because the light. But I need to break down this box. I still have all this here. I have to take this out to my garbage. I also have my kitchen. It has so much like garbage that I need to take outside. And then I'm almost done with the rest of my dishes. This is all that I have left. And that was in this box that I can break down now. And then I can just, you know, find places to put it all here. And I need to find a place for all that stuff there too, but it's coming along slowly. And this is how this room is looking. My poor string of pearl plants is really struggling. This was so full and full of like really big, like it looked like this. And now they're just like hanging on by a thread and I feel so bad. And it's from this move. And then I feel like I overwatered it when I got it here because I was worried about it. And I just need to look up what it needs because I'm worried about it. But yeah, my unmade bed. I finally got Wi-Fi. I've been here for like a week and I didn't have Wi-Fi that whole time. And I finally figured it out, although I hate all these cords here, so I need to maybe figure out a way to hide it. But it's hard because this thing in the wall that's already installed is only so long. So that's why it has to be stacked up on here, because otherwise it's like hanging. And I don't know where else I can like I can't put this in anywhere else because it needs that equipment. So I don't know. I'll have to find something to do about that. And then honestly, my closet looks a little crazy because I have a lot of stuff on the ground that I need to figure out where I want to organize in my little rolling cart that I got for my bathroom. That also looks crazy and I probably won't show you right this second. I'll show you my bathtub though, just a little bit. Look at that. Beautiful, gorgeous, incredible. So yeah, just need to figure out like what I want to do with these like leftover products. But we're making progress, you guys, slowly but surely, and I'm really excited, and I'm just so happy to live here, and so happy I was able to go to the reservoir today. Like, I've just been so isolated in the area that I lived in the past 5 years. Granted, like, I don't know, I found things that I liked, and I would go on walks and coffee shops nearby, but I just feel like I'm so much more in a hub now, with way more people that are out and about, or at least people around my age, and I just have always loved this area. I used to live here, and I'm so happy to be back, and just so excited to explore, and, I don't know, like go around my neighborhood and just, I've tried a couple of coffee shops that there's like wine bars and cute little places to take friends or go on dates and just go and pop in by myself. So I'm just really excited to get more acquainted with the area because I know the neighborhood, but I don't really know, like there's still a lot to discover. So I think I'm gonna go out with my friend Lily tonight and maybe some other friends and hopefully do something fun, even though I'm tired girl on my period, but maybe I will vlog that and I will definitely keep you guys posted with the progress of my apartments. And yeah, I'll have some sit down videos soon too. I definitely want to make a longer video about like my experience with the medicine, also like my belief systems that I've had. It was a big struggle for me to start taking the Lexapro, like really hard decision for me that I spent many nights crying over and a lot of anxiety over, and I'm just feeling so good. I definitely want to share about that, and video on boundaries coming soon, and just a few other things that I've been thinking about. So anyways, until then, I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm so happy that it's so easy for me to record in here. I also need to set up this tripod I have so I'm not always like holding my fucking camera at a weird angle with my arms. But anyways, I love you and I hope everything is well for you, and I'm sending you a big hug and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.